to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the New England Patriots and the New Orleans Saints. With that, let's get over to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome with the call from New Orleans. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they interplay. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, Riley. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now remember...
Come on, set. 90 Wolf.
Hey, watch the slant. 47.
Snap.
They'll run here with John Kelly. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction. So now what can they do on third? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. An update now from Oakland. The Broncos out to an early lead against the Raiders. We'll keep you updated on that one as it...
Ready, 8, read.
Check back 47. Army.
On 1st and 10, Riley. is here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Back to throw. Riley got a man. It's Barrios complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd and long. Riley, that's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Here's Ryan Quigley now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is fielded at the 7. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
Here we go, set, 10 logo. Hey, X3, 218, chop, ready.
On 1st down, Riley. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. A big play there for New England. 57 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Here we go, 50, plant.
Check, 47. Check pass. 47's the mic.
From the gun on 3rd down, Riley. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Albert Wilson, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your...
Here we go, 18, Gator.
Mike's 47.
He's driven.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt. And if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt.
Ready up.
Check mark 47.
Throwing on 1st down. Riley. And he completes it to Wilson. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Riley. That's caught by Kelly. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2nd and 15. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's go. 30 base.
Here we go. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Let's go.
They start the second half with Michel on the ground. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. No gain on the play there, second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Let's go now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Hey.
Operating from the gun, Riley. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to fit it into Gronkowski there, but it's going to be second. Down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Riley. Caught. It's Wilson. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Ryan Quigley now as he's on to punt for New England. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will come back out deep.
Down. 8 read. You draw Corker.
Check safety. Check safety.
Get it.
They begin with Michel on the ground, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, Riley. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. On 1st down, Riley. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Throwing on 1st down, Riley. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Riley. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last.
Here we go, 50, play.
Let's go, let's go.
22 jet bombers, 22 fire.
On the ground, Michelle. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting.
Let's go. 15, Ronnie. 15 line. Greystone, Travis.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Decent start there to the drive. Big hill to climb, needing 2 touchdowns, also a 2 two-point conversion.
So, partner, how do you eat an elephant?
I don't eat an elephant. Who eats elephant?
Well, if you do it one bite at a time. Okay. That's the way they've got to play this, one play at a time. Yes, there's urgency, but they have to be careful as well.
Let's go with like a 50-ounce ribeye. One bite at a time.
All right, I'm with you.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Riley. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. 2nd and 1. Wilson's got it complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. To Michelle on the screen. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys are able to pull a bit closer. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfect.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the Saints, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. Thanks for